So I was scrolling through Twitter, minding my own business, when I came across a Twitter feed by the trainer Chip. Ooh, he basically said something down the line of it won't be much longer until players start complaining about Arceus V STAR, which I think is a pretty good take in and of itself, to be honest. But what interested in me was Andrew Mahone's take on this. So he put in there briefly that Arceus is bad game design, and LDF got involved and just asked why, effectively speaking. And he went, yes, its ability makes it so the first player to use it is at a huge advantage. It takes all the mystery out of playing. There's no question if your opponent has the combo, they just get it. And that sparked a little idea in me. If the premise is true, that Arceus going first, being able to get that first V-Star power off gives you a massive advantage, then we have to try it with Boost Shake, no? Now, granted, Boost Shake will only really be truly effective going first, of course. So we have built a deck that is going to help us find that Boost Shake first and allow us to get ahead of the game with the Arceus V-Star power and just have the Arceus V-Star out right away without even needing to look for it the turn after. So what I've done is I've thrown it into my Arceus Umbreon deck. Now, first off, Arceus Umbreon is an incredibly underrated way to play Arceus, in my opinion. I mean, look, you have Umbreon allowing you to get really, really good gust for the Arceuses in the early turns, and you can even use the Moon and Sun the Moon and Sun Badge, which prevents Umbreon from getting bossed up. Even better, we've got a Crobat VMAX line in here because I wanted to throw in the Crobat just in case we do with the Boost Shake and have a small hand and have an Auto Crobat. And then of course we just got to throw the VMAX in there because it hits a nice 180 and it's really worth playing if you're just going to throw a Crobat in there anyway. So I thought, okay, let's just do that. So this is the build overall. The deck in and of itself is already good, but I'm really interested to see how Boost Shake works with the Arceus and is it something that can break it even further. So in this video, we're going to be exploring that concept. Let's put it to the test. Okay, so we've won the coin flip, so we are going first. We just need to see if we hit this combo. Now, granted, I only actually have a 3-2 Arceus line, so being able to pull it off is less likely, but I don't think that's really representative of the combo in and of itself, given the fact that if you play like a 4-3 line, you're going to be so much more likely to hit it. I just don't have the cards right now, but it's okay. It's all right. It's perfectly fine in my opinion. We'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. But we do have a pretty thinnable hand as well, so a Crobat really isn't going to go too wrong here. Could go for a quick ball, get energy in the discard pile, or we can Ultra Ball. I'll Ultra Ball these both away. This is what I'm going to do. And we're going to get the Crobat out. And that, do you know what? I really just want to hit this combo. I'm going to burn this Evo Incense. I just want to hit it, bro. Just for the bragging rights. Yeah, just say, I hit that turn 1 Boost Shake on an Arceus. And we whiffed it. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. It's fine. It's fine. Let's just play the deck through for the time being. So we whiffed it, but we still want to show off the deck in and of itself. I love playing Arceus V-Star. Still an incredibly good deck in my opinion. I have just an idea that it's going to see some play at some point in time. I mean, the concept is just too strong, right? The fact that you can just gust is so effectively, you know, is ridiculous. Oh, they've gone to remove that. God's sake. All right, fine. Will Marnie. Less Marnie. Hopefully reduce the hand. Hey, I wouldn't even mind taking a Boost Shake this turn, bro. I wouldn't be... I'll take it. Okay. No, it's not happening, unfortunately. But that's fine. That's okay. It's not the end of the world now, is it? Maybe I'll get a... I'm going to throw my Turbo in the discard pile here. And I'm going to anticipate a... well, yeah, we definitely got to go for the Bidoof. I think that's the priority. Anticipate the fact that... Oh, I didn't check my deck. Either way, we'll Trinity Charge onto the Crobat. We'll put 2 on the Crobat and 1 on the Arceus V. We'll do that. And this is what I like. So I like the 1-1 Crobat line. Obviously, it's not my idea. It's already been established, right? I think it was Azul that really put this one out there. I think. I don't know, so don't quote me on that. But the simple fact that we can at least use a Crobat, which is it's pretty good. It's pretty good. And also, it's great for this matchup, which is why I'm playing the game through. Otherwise, I probably just want to scoop to look for another Boost Shake turn. But no, I want to play this game through and still showcase the power of the deck. With that said, the hand's looking okay, isn't it, really, at the end of the day? It really is. We should be able to get over this one quickly, I think, but I don't want to speak too soon. We do have that great weakness advantage. Now, the Arceus Umbreon, before I added this Boost Shake, was originally an Arceus Umbreon with Moltres. It had Moltres and Clara in there, and that is still, I still would say that's the preferred way to play it for me. I think, although with a Bibarel engine, it's a lot harder to pull off a Clara play. it's a lot easier with an Inteleon, right? Because if you just get 2 Drizzles out and you have Scoop Ups ready, double Shady Dealers Inteleon, it's so simple to get a Moltres out and running and even chain it the turn after. It's just a lot easier, you know. That said, though, we do have an outs to a KO here. There's the VMAX. Love that. Absolutely love that. There we go. And we even have the energy there. We could just retreat and take a KO if we don't get it with the Arceus this turn. But yeah, I want to. There's the Boost Shake, but now it's kind of a dead card. But we have a decent amount of discard in this deck anyway. You know, we have a good amount. So I'm not going to be that fussed. Do I Trinity Nova this turn? I think I might have to, actually. In case this does get knocked down. Are they hitting 200 next turn? Is there any way they can do that? No. They're not going to do it, right? They ain't doing that. We definitely are in a very good spot right now. I'll say that for sure. I will say that. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 1 here and 1 on the Arceus V so we can just use those turbos a bit more effectively. And then have multiple attackers available. That's what I like. I do like that. Yeah, so actually, you know, I can't lie. I like the inclusion of the Crobat line in the Umbreon deck anyway, because it does hit a much more consistent high damage number. That 180 on max cut is really solid. Really can't go wrong with that. Whereas Umbreon, it's if you throw an energy in a turbo, it only hits 140. So you need a choice belt to 1-hit KO like a Mew VMAX or any sort of Dark Weak VMAX. So I like the Crobat just being able to have that. You know what I mean? I am a fan of that. So they're just going to gust up for the turn, which, hey, if we have to pass... This, again, I don't know. I'm two minds about the Boost Shake in the mid to late games, but I guess it's not bad if, like, if they gust you up and you have no way of retreating, you can just Boost Shake into something. Even though we're not going to do that because we still have Starbirth available, and then we just have a 1-hit KO on this right out the bat, which is great. So this is a good matchup for us anyway, so we're going to see a nice, comfortable win, I think, here. Especially with the amount of dead drawing we're seeing on our opponent's side. I think we're on a good little stride here. Good little stride. Yeah, I just have so much, I don't know why, so much faith behind this deck. It is my go-to Arceus deck without a shadow of a doubt. And you know me, I've covered loads of Arceus decks, you know? I've covered tons. Yeah, I know, mate. I know. It's Whiff Town for you, isn't it? It really is. I might actually... Do I go for the Umbreon Gust this turn? I'll boss his orders, right? We don't need to play any other supporter, really. I'll do a boss play. We'll get another Umbreon V down. We'll retreat, and we'll just boss, take it out. And I think from there, it's easy going. Eh? Well... That didn't go as planned. I accidentally did his hit and run attack. I didn't do max cutter. I swear I clicked max cutter. Did I misclick it? Oh, behave. Come on, mate. What is this nonsense? Eh? What is this? Ross, it's your fault. Wait, Ross Bryan, that rings a bell. Was you in my Twitch the other day? Or am I confusing you with someone else? Hold on. I was watching a YouTube short there. Was he in my stream? I need to double check this. Because my mind's a rocking. Can I have my my chat, please? Was you in my stream? Or am I just bugging? Oh, my chat isn't even loading up on it. Lovely. Look at that. Yeah. Alright. I'm pretty sure he did. I don't know. The name Ross rings a bell. Look. An extra turn. We gave him an extra turn. That's all. You know, we just gave him an extra turn. It's fine. It's fine. Well, yeah, okay, so I just misclicked. Okay, that was my bad. I could have actually done another stealth poison and just like retreated the Bidoof, but hey, there you go. So you can see the sheer power of this deck. Obviously, we do have that weakness advantage, but even then, like, we didn't need it at the end of the day. You know, we still would have had it there without the weakness, and we still have three gust options available in hand. So if they had something on the bench, we could just gust it. Okay. Arceus Umbreon is super aggressive, and I love it for that. Absolutely love it for that. But this is kind of cracked, you know. This deck's kind of cracked. I can't lie. Right, we'll take the dub there. Let's just see if we can get that Boost Shake in the next game. Okay, going first again. Let's see what the first hand looks like. Nothing there, unfortunately. Seem to be whiffing this a little bit. which is a bit of a shame. But that's the nature of the Boost Shake, you know. It's just, the same rules apply when it comes to... Yeah, the same rules apply when it comes to Battle VIP Pass, right? It's the same thing. You're going to whiff it, you're going to hit it. Another whiff there, unfortunately, which doesn't look that good. So that's interesting to note. Interesting to note. How often are you going to be able to pull that? There are ways to calculate the odds, if I'm correct. There's ways to genuinely do that. Who's it? Limitless? I think Limitless TCG have an odds calculator. The odds of the cards you start, the cards you want to start with, all that kind of jazz. Do I double turbo? That feels bad. I don't want to do that. We got a Marnie in hand, right? But the odds of us finding an NG are decent. I think they're okay. Oh, maybe not. I guess not. Fine. Okay. Fine. Should have put the turbo down. Well done. Our Trinity Nova to the Arceus anyway. And let's see if the point's proven anyway. If that term on Arceus just gives you that... The first Arceus ability, sorry, gives you that huge advantage. It'd be very, very interesting to see at least the concept of that take. Granted, this is only an impression of it. Because we're on PTCGO 1. We're not in a tournament. Right, and 2, it's only a few games, so you got to take everything with a pinch of salt, haven't you? Always. Right, so they're going to go for their own Trinity Nova. Gives us another turn at least, which is fine. No Umbreon down, but I would love to get 1 or 2 down just to add that extra threat. And what's great, again, about the Umbreon is it's not weak to fighting, which is excellent. Do I get rid of 2 bosses' orders here? I think I just Marnie again. Oh, do you know what? We will. We'll get rid of this. We'll do this, all right? Because I do want to get the VSTAR out. We still have the other Umbreon anyway, and this artwork is a gorgeous artwork. I still prefer the Moon one though. The Moon one is beautiful, just beautiful. This is why I wish I had a Zigzagoon now. Although I can still technically get a knockout here. Depends on what I get. Okay, let's bench you. See, I'm thinking we could retreat this, find another Arceus. I should have thought this ahead of time. I didn't think this, but find another Arceus, and yeah, we're gonna go ham here. We're gonna go ham. We're gonna try and go for this. Again, just love being able to comfortably throw a Crobat down and know that it's gonna be used and not just sit there. Let's get the Crobat down. See what we get. Okay, there's the other Arceus. That's beautiful. So what I can do now is actually just find the other Choice Belt. Put the Moon Badge on you? Yeah, of course. And then, do I go even further? Get the Bibarel down? Okay, we're just storming ahead here. We're not even playing here. We're not messing about. I can attach you. Let's Bibarel first. Jesus, this is mental. This is mental. Let's Starbirth and let's get ourselves the Choice Belt. And do we get ourselves maybe... we have the Umbreon in hand. Could get ourselves a Crobat VMAX here. Could get a Boost Shake just to thin down the deck. That might be a shout, actually. We can get the Boost Shake and quick pull both of them away. And really get a good Bibarel in there. That might be a shout. I think the Crobat VMAX is the way to go. So we can get both VMAXs out. Yeah, that's the way we got to do it, aren't we? Yeah, that's it. Ain't we? Alright, lovely to see a little KO. That's beautiful. And we'll get... Now, what is more relevant here? The Crobat VMAX coming in? I think the Crobat VMAX is better to accelerate too, because it just hits bigger numbers. And also, that 1 retreat cost, you can't argue with. You know what I mean? Like, just being able to... If you take a hit, you can comfortably retreat without sacrificing too much. And not have to worry so much about it. Yeah. I think that's fine. I think that's perfectly fine. Yeah, off to the races here. And we... Look at this. We even have the Umbreon. So, this Duraludon... it won't go down this turn, unfortunately, because we don't hit enough damage. But if they don't evolve this Arceus, that's another straight KO for us. Huge. Even if they retreat it this turn. It would be dangerous for them to keep it in the active. There's the VMAX. Maybe I just gust up a Duraludon. I don't know. I'd love to take a KO here. Because then it means I won't have to KO 2 Duraludons, you know? But no, they're going to go for the Arceus V-Star, take a hit. And then we just need to keep our board state nice and simple. Keep it good. And work on it from there. Duraludon's taking a huge dip as well. Obviously, because With Arceus, yes, you need the Arceus to do the turbo energy and stuff like that, but it still accelerates basic energy into play very comfortably. So even if you go for a Trinity Nova and don't take the damage on a Duraludon, you still accelerate into your bench, and then you can just come and start hitting with that. You know? That's pretty cool. Tempted to just retreat the Arceus. Just force them to, like, really, really dig for these KOs. You know? Really force them to dig for it. I'm tempted to just gust that Duraludon and hit it. It won't be a KO, but it'll be a hit, you know? Wow, we've got so much stuff in his hand. Okay, let's thin down a little bit. I don't see me playing that, so we'll just get rid of you as well. Just burn stuff. Right, so... well, evolve into the VMAX, that's for sure. We could... I'll attach to you, maybe? Oh, I don't know, actually. See, the thing is, if we attach to this, we're just not going to be able to use it. So I think we have to manually attach here. And I think I Umbreon up the Duraludon V. Because if it becomes a VMAX and its HP is already low at that point, then we take free prizes. I don't think it matters that much, though. Because they're not going to put down a single prizer in this deck. I'm pretty sure of it. It'd be nice to get ahead of the Duraludon, you know? Because it's going to heal. It's going to do so much stuff. So I think we take the... yeah, I think we take that. I think we gust it up now. Just get ahead. And then we're going to research, because our hand's looking kind of useless there from that point on. That's lovely. Quick ball this away. Burn out the deck a little bit. Any energy? No energy. So we're not going to accelerate here, but that's fine. It's fine. At least we got a hit in there. And we can come up with a Crobat if it's needed, which is good. I think that's perfectly fine. And we can do that. So the Boost Shake isn't really looking to be a burden, which is good as well. Because I was wondering, you know, if you whiff it, how's it going to turn out? You know, is it just going to clog up your deck? Obviously, you're better off with different cards if you whiff it. But it's not looking to get in the way of the deck, which I like. I am a fan of that. Good thing we got the boss's orders as well. So we can gust this up and take a KO. But from there, it's going to get real tricky, mate. Real tricky. Why did I put the turbo on it? The Hyper Potion! Behave! Oh, get out of it. Stop it. Still... see, it's not KO'able. We have to get a choice to make it KO'able. Oh, no. I'll tell a lie. We could just bring this Arceus up, can't we? Yeah, we'll just promote this Arceus. Oh, no, now it's a problem. There you go. In that sense, we have to really think here. God, the tankiness. Do we promote an Arceus and just hit into this and maybe try to gust that up, take it out, and then... oh, I don't know. It's difficult, you know. It is difficult. There's the Nova. Okay, I think... do we promote the Crobat here? Do we hit into the Arceus? Now, one thing we know for sure is the Arceus can tank another hit. So we could come at the Arceus, hit into this one, and go for that two-shot play, because they're not going to be able to heal this. So we can two-shot that. And then, because we're going to have to take this Arceus out anyways. Either we take 6 prizes or we take 5. That's our options. That's all we have available. Do we have another Umbreon available? No, Umbreon's down, so there's no point in benching this, really, is there? It does have Moonlight Blade, but I don't think we're going to use that. Let's get another Bibarel out. Or maybe not. Raihan could come in clutch. That's good news. Just trying to think about what I attach this energy to. Do I attach to the Umbreon? But the Umbreon's doing 160, not 1-8 KOing, but it can... sorry, not two-shot, but it can two-shot this. But the healing, not so much. Do I boss and just hit into it before it can heal up in time? Oh, it's tricky, man. It's really tricky, this. The boss is so important as well. Less scissors. I don't think we got much left to work with, really. Raihan could be good. It could be a good Raihan turn. Just get the energy onto that Umbreon. Just keeps our attackers alive, you know? Really keeps our attackers alive, and I think that's important. Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that. I'll do that. Why not? And we get a training court, and then we can bounce the healing stadium, cause a bit more problems, and just get an energy in hand for an attachment next turn. We'll do that. We'll just have to like move between our attackers, I think. I think that's the best thing we have to do here. Like this Arceus can take a hit, we're gonna have to manually retreat it, come up with like an Umbreon, and then manually retreat that, and then come up with a Crobat. I think we just have to move between our Pokemon. Maybe it's better to come up with the Crobat next turn, because it's just a 1 retreat cost, so it's not that hard to manage. We'll see. We'll see. Well, I was anticipating that switch anyway. And we could just gust it up and take it out. Oh, they haven't even Starbirthed yet. Blimey. I didn't even realize that. Okay. What are they planning to do then? They're planning to get a gust? No, they're healing. Okay, they're healing. Man, the Hyper Potion plays, man, they're clutch. They're absolutely clutch. Oh, just the damage output. No, 10 damage off of the KO on that. Man, that sucks. That really sucks. Could attach. No. We just don't have the damage output right now. Unfortunately. If it was an Arceus without the turbo, then we would be talking, but again, we're just gonna have to move around and try and avoid gusts and stuff like that. Again, they played 2 bosses orders already. I think I retreat to Crobat here. I think that's what I do. I'm gonna... Oh, maybe I should have attached to this... Oh, I think I've done that wrong. I probably should have attached to the Arceus and manually retreated it, because then if we get 1 more energy to turn after, that's enough to take this out, assuming they don't get any heals on it. But that's fine. We'll just have to take a bit longer. All right, max cutter for 180. Let's see what they do with that. Okay, they're going to heal, and that's going to keep them in range just for now. And they're going to take out the Arceus. We still respond with the KO on the Crobat, which is good news. But they only got to take 2 more prizes. I assume that's their last boss. I doubt they play 4. God, the damage. Just low. But I still think we're alright, you know? I think we're okay. And I'm actually going to attach to the Umbreon here. Because I think we're just going to be in an area of just manually retreating things. Let's just get rid of that. What else have we got to work with here? We've got double turbo. That's good news. Air Balloon. That could help. Okay, I'm not going to draw anything just yet. I'm going to retreat to the Crobat, take the KO. And then we're just going to move around. Saving that boss for a clutch play. That's what we're trying to do here. What else can we get? There's a Boost Shake. Yeah, pointless. Ultra Ball, dead. And then probably the Bibarel. There we go. Look at me. I'm a genius. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. All right. This is a very tough matchup, man. They've healed a lot, but even then, we're still in an okay position. Like, we can take a hit, retreat, go to the Umbreon. But then we need to recover the energy. We've used our training courts. We've got the turbo. No, the turbo won't work. We need to hit into the Arceus, but they're gonna retreat that if we do. And we've only got the 1 boss left. Oh, I think we may be out of options here. I think we may be out of it. Just out of options. Yeah, on second thought, I really should have... Oh, no, we're fine. We're okay. We just got to hope they ain't got a boss, right? That's what we got to do. We got to hope they ain't got it like that. I think we're fine. I think we're okay. I can attach the turbo and retreat with that instead. I think that's the move. Yeah. I think we're fine. We just got to hope they ain't got the boss, and I don't think they do. So we're hitting 160, but they're going to heal. So effectively we're only doing 130. Plus the 180, that's 310. That's not enough to get the KO. Oh, no. Our damage output is just too low right now. I could stealth poison. No, I've already attached a turbo now. I'm an idiot. I could have stealth poisoned into a Bibarel, force him to take one prize, come up with the fresh Umbreon, do a hit, retreat that, and come with the Crobat. That's what I should have done. But now I'm just doing nothing because I've attached a turbo. I think I just literally gave him the game by attaching that turbo for a treat. Oh god. All right, max darkness 160. And I think that's going to be all she wrote, unfortunately, especially because of that heal. That just, yeah, definitely gets in the way, unfortunately. The choice belt's down. There's no damage modification we have available. And I should have done the stealth poison. I think that would have helped fix some maths a little bit. I don't know, but I think that was our only chance. Oh, maybe they're digging for a final boss here. There's the big charms. Yep. Yep. I think that's it. There's no way out of this, I don't think. Let's just be sure. Yeah, look, we got the boss, but all we can do is boss up this and hit that for 180. And they're going to retreat it and just take a KO. So that's the GG. Well played. Unfortunately, we didn't get that one there. Let's go for another one and see if we can hit that Boost Shake finally. Okay, we may see a Boost Shake combo here, which would be very, very interesting to look at. I'm seeing some sort of Moltres deck here, which is interesting to say the least. I'm going to go ham here, absolutely ham, and just really try and find this card. 4 in the deck, Crobat for 5. The odds are looking decent. Let's see if we hit one and go for the Boost Shake play. We don't, but we already have 2 in hand. Now, I think we just pass up here. Do I get to recover the energy? Yeah, I might as well recover the energy. There's no harm in it, is there? They ain't got nothing to recover. And pass up. So, I'm going to deliver my verdict here, right? There's something that's glaringly obvious. Okay? Very, very, very clearly obvious with this already. So, you don't need to play Boost Shake. I know, this whole video is for nothing. Wow. But, you don't need to. So, here's the reason why. Okay? So, it's a very romantic, I guess you could say, because you could romanticize the concept of Arceus and a Boost Shake, right? You could think in your head, wow, that sounds really cool, sounds really broken. You know, the concept sounds great. But it does nothing for you, okay? And what I mean by that, whilst I search for, we'll get a double turbo energy and a, should we get an Umbreon? Let's do that. So, the very obvious thing is the fact that you don't need it. You're better off just having an Evo Incense the next turn. Right? You're better off. Now, granted, the turbo does... what did Crobat? The turbo does guarantee you get it into play. So if you hold it in hand, if you're to hold the incense in hand, you could get Marnied out of it, and then you could be in a situation where you get Marnied into a hand that doesn't allow you to find the Arceus, and that's a very common occurrence, I guess you could say, but I don't think it's common enough to warrant the Boost Shake, because the Boost Shake, I guess, can put it into play right away, but there's a few factors here at play that I just don't think make the Boost Shake worthwhile in comparison to the way already Arceus is being played, right? That's my thought process. Also, another thing to note, all right? This may be, there's other circumstances at play here, but I had to scoop about 11 or 12 games to even get the chance of having the Boost Shake, and we are here, and I don't even think we was able to get it done. Did I? No, because I had the Arceus in hand, didn't I? So, I've gone about 11 or 12 games just scooping, looking for that Boost Shake turn, where you were just looking for an Arceus energy and a Boost Shake, and it just didn't happen. Now, there's a few factors at play there. There's PTCGO RNG, which is very different to IRL RNG. That's already been established, right? That's very clear. We'll get you down and just get an energy on you, and then I guess we just could Trinity Nova. No, we can't Trinity Nova, but we could Umbreon, Gus up the Charizard. Yeah, let's do that quickly while we're here. But yeah, as I was saying, just the mere fact that you don't really need it. it's just very obsolete, I think. It's the best way to describe it, you know? It's just not necessary. So, yeah, so as I said, there's the PDCGO RNG at play there, and then maybe the fact that I'm only playing a 3-2 line of Arceus, which again just makes it less likely for me to hit the combo. You know, those things are going to be at play. But if you're going to play a 4 in a deck like that, that's a turn-ending thing, go for a Snorlax or something like that, or you're just better off playing Battle VIP Pass just to get a better board state. I think even then, it's better off. You know, I think it's still a better card than the Boost Shake. So the issue is just it's not necessary, because if you're going first on the Arceus, right, odds are you are getting the first Arceus VSTAR Starbirth attack. The odds are you're the first one getting Starbirths, right? It's like you're going first in Arceus, odds are you're getting your Starbirth anyway. So it's not really necessary, you know? If you're going seconds, again, that Boost Shake does nothing. In fact, the Boost Shake stops you from going for a Trinity Charge, which is the one thing. Oh, there's another scoop there. But the Trinity Charge is the one thing that can actually allow you to keep up a little bit again in an Arceus mirror, I guess you could say. I don't think the Boost Shake is good. No, great concept. It's interesting, and that's why I wanted to tackle it, but in trying it, absolute waste of time. I hope I didn't fully waste your time. I hope you at least know not to go for the Boost Shake combo, at least from my take. Hey, I could still be wrong. You never know. There could be something in play. The only advantage the Boost Shake holds over the Evo Incense is that you can just get an Arceus out right away instead of having to worry about the next turn and finding an Evo Incense or an Ultra Ball. But I don't think Arceus worries about that anyway, so I don't think it's that big a deal. So yes, I know it's a bit of a deviation from my usual style of content. I know it's a bit more meta discussing rather than rogue, but tomorrow we're back with a dangerous rogue deck. I'm telling you, the rogue deck tomorrow, filth. Absolute filth. You're gonna like it. So just stay tuned for that one. Thanks again for watching. Do leave a like if you did enjoy. Please subscribe for more. Check out my Twitch. All right, follow me on Twitch. Trying to get to 1,000 followers on there. Every little helps. So by all means, go check it out. And I'll leave you to it. Peace.